Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Collage Indoor-Outdoor Wall Sconce. This is the 30-25-23, also a smaller one. Watch the video on that if you guys get a chance. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself. 27.1 inches tall. The width on it is coming in at 9.5. So projection, that's going to be from the wall coming out, is only 3.7. That qualifies this to be ADA compliant, and that's Americans with Disabilities Act that says that a sconce can only come out from the wall up to 4 inches, so you can get by it easily, and this qualifies for that. So you can use it in all kinds of installations. If you're specifying for a restaurant or a hotel or something like that, it's awesome. Throws a ton of light on the ground, plus you can get by it easily. Same deal if you're a homeowner, if you want to use it in a hallway or a stairway for that reason. So we know it's ADA compliant. It's also dark sky friendly, which means it is built to the specifications of dark sky compliant. We have all that documentation to back it up if you need that for your town, or if you're in an HOA or something like that. So that's there too. Mounting height, that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of the electrical outlet box, is coming in at 24.7, which means that this is mounting near the top. And you can see a lot of information about that, and how you're going to do it is you're going to look at the installations instructions right now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations, instructions, PDFs. Open that up for me. A lot of good information there. It's going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you detailed line drawings of this fixture, including the back of it, how it's going to go on your junction box, and where everything is set up back there. Back plate is 4.9 by 4.9. It's going to go over your standard 4-inch junction box. Lots of good information there. Only 11.2 pounds, super light because it's made out of aluminum. Let's get into what's going on as far as light coming out of this. So you're going to have a lot of light coming down from this and just bathing all that beautiful sculpture. You can use this inside, you can use this outside. It'd be great flanking a fireplace, I think, one on each side. It'd also be really good to be putting one maybe on your porch or a deck, possibly around the swimming pool. That would be nice as well. And it's going to be shooting a lot of light. So you've got 15 watts of light. It's 3000 Kelvin. That's that nice warm white, soft white that we use in our showroom all the time. That's the light coming down on my hands right now. And it's going to be bathing all that sculpture in 350 lumens of light. It's going to put a big pool of light right on the ground for you and just kind of cascade over all that beautiful sculpture. It's also a dimmable fixture. So if you're going to use this in an application like inside and you want to dim it down, or if you're going to be hanging out with your friends on a deck or a porch or around the pool late into the evening and you want to dim this down to be almost candlelight, you can do that as well. Hubbardton Forge only uses aircraft-grade aluminum to make their outdoor fixtures. Aluminum holds up the best in incredibly harsh environments. When you're out and you look up in the sky and you see all those jet airliners running around up there, those are all made out of aluminum for a reason. And part of that reason is it holds up great, like I said. It also forges beautifully. It holds finish beautifully. It doesn't rust. Remember that. It's very important. And they're virtually indestructible when they're all finished. So how Hubbardton does it is they take the fixture itself, they're going to wire it up at the top, they're going to put a wire at the bottom, they're going to send a current of electricity that's going to go through this fixture, making it positive, and they put it into a spray booth with a picture of the woman next to me. You can see she's spraying finish around it, and because it's positive, it's going to adhere to every nook, every cranny, the top, the bottom, the whole thing. After that, they're going to take this and they're going to move it into an oven. That oven is going to melt all of that down and create a very hard shell. So it makes it, again, virtually indestructible. So they've also tested these things in these wind chambers. So they take the fixture, all covered in that epoxy powder coat. It's going to go into that chamber. They're going to shoot salty seawater at it at high velocity for hours and hours and hours, just like you were at the beach and you have like a hurricane coming in, which to me is going to be pretty much the worst environment you're going to run into. So after they tested these and found out that they hold up incredibly well, Hubbardton Forge offers basically the best warranty in the lighting industry. And you can see that on the page for this. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link, and click on that and it'll show you the entire warranty and how it all works. Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. On those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.